Good afternoon, my Guyanese brothers and sisters. Based upon the response I've been receiving coming from my videos that I've posted recently, I am prompted to do this video. When I looked at the responses and who those responses are coming from, I got a general idea and I've seen a lot of confusion in the minds of so many persons. So I do this video in an attempt to clear that up. In spite that we as a Guyanese nation is made up of 6 people and we share a common culture, there are cultural differences that exist among us based upon our ethnicity. I would like to point out, in the recent decision by our government to make the kind of deal that it made with America, and it only seemed to be supported by Indo-Guyanese widely, and Afro-Guyanese seem to be very hurt and painful about that, including myself. I noticed my Indo-Guyanese brothers and sisters seem to be placing the blame directly at the foot of the APNU, saying that it may be very well as a result of a political party, hence the reaction. I would like to make it very clear. This, for me and a lot of other persons out there, have nothing to do with APNU or PPP. It's a situation of raw patriotism. Afro-Guyanese seem to be more patriotic to Guyana because of the kind of sufferings and the bloods that were shed and the sacrifices made in this land. We came at a time when Guyana was basically nothing, was basically bush. We harvest Guyana. We set the landscape for Guyana. We fought for the independence of Guyana from since the time of coffee. A lot of lives were lost. We paid heavily indeed with our blood, sweat, and tears. So as a result, we are more connected to the Guyana soil. Hence our reaction and the pain that we're feeling. On the other hand, our Indo-Guyanese brothers and sisters, they are what you refer to semi-nomadic people. They don't have the level of loyalty anywhere to any soil because they're basically driven by the quest of wealth. As long as they can go to a place and make money, make living, they make it their home. If you take a check at our migration trends among the people, Afro-Guyanese will migrate and go abroad. He don't make it too much of an issue to go to get his relatives and family, or the rest of his family with him to enjoy that success. Some of them even come home to die. On the other hand, our Indo-Guyanese brothers and sisters will migrate in large numbers. When one member of a family leaves, the entire family leaves. And as a result, they can have large amounts of them living in different parts of the world, enjoying themselves, may come home back and forth or what the case may be. I would also like to draw attention to the similar pattern of Indians who would have migrated to South Africa. They developed large businesses. They did well. They accumulated millions. After the problem with the government at the time, I believe was Jacob Zuma, they've migrated to Dubai with the millions and they migrated there and they made life. So this is the situation here. Now what I'm attempting to do is to draw our differences as a people. Now these differences is what's supposed to make us have and foster a better understanding why we would see things the way we see it and from the angle in which we see it. So I don't want anyone to use what I'm saying here in an attempt to discriminate against anyone racially, because as we know, it's an offense, and it is ungodly to do so. It's evil to do so. However, it's to us to foster an understanding as why one people would easily do one thing and would take the other a very long time to do it. So it's those differences what's really supposed to make us stronger and more united as a people. But we first need to understand them. We need to understand ourselves. When we understand ourselves and we understand our brothers and sisters from the other ethnicity and the way they think and the way they see things, we will have a better understanding of why they do the things they do. One people, one nation, one destiny. Thank you very much.